Echoes of Betrayal is written and narrated by W.A. Blinko. AI images are used for illustration purposes. Chapter 42. Blue-grey speckles grew in brightness, warping, then blending back into the void. An explosion of colour pierced the darkness, then contracted. Shockwaves rippled through the hull. Roberts checked the nav computer. Hadley's eyes caught his swift movements. Von Sanders remained relaxed. The outline of silver disk bathing in the light of a dwarf star, shadow cast of ruined space hulks, broke its outline. Roberts gripped the controls. This place is a graveyard. Hadley adjusted the sensor setting. Keep her steady while I plot the course. Husks of cruisers and frigates loomed around them, hulls pocketed with plasma burns and split open by kinetic impacts. Sunlight from a distant star glinted off jagged metal edges, casting long shifting shadows across the viewport. Hold up. There's a low-frequency energy signature. Roberts adjusted the throttle, bringing the ship to impulse speed. A threat? Hadley shook her head. Bring the weapons online. Shields up, Von Sanders snapped. I said no threat, Hadley barked back, resting a hand on the shield controls. Von Sanders' nostrils flared as he forced air through them, his eyes fixed. I'm not being taken again. Knock it off, you two. He has a point. Roberts glared at Hadley. You said the vault was safe, remember? Hadley remained still, her eyes wandered, cheeks flushed, slowly withdrawing her hand. Hadley folded her arms and stared out of the window. Roberts returned to plotting a course and a pathway, when Von Sanders maintained the weapons, carefully scanning any anomalies. Hadley double-checked Von Sanders' movements, looking for signs he was wrong. The pathway ahead began to clutter with more derelict hulls and debris. Roberts cautiously manoeuvred around them. Hadley instinctively changed the settings of the scanners to search for a broader frequency. A silence hung on the cockpit, gathering weight. A rhythmic drone started to come from the sonar detector. Sonar? Really? Roberts queried. The star is a relic from the past. It makes sense, interrupted Von Sanders, unable to shake his gaze off Hadley. Hadley paused, placing a hand on her stomach, wincing as she did so, but the knot didn't ease. Observing the ship graveyard, Hadley double-checked the coordinates. Everything matched: telemetry readings, sensor readouts, planet placement. Her eyebrows almost met as wrinkles formed across her face. Resting back into her seat, her stare concentrated on the nav system as it faded. A sudden glance round confirmed all power was cut. No, no, no! Hadley, get a grip and quieten down, Von Sanders barked. I shut the power, Roberts whispered, pointing to the windscreen. It's another vault. Hadley looked at the large structure, eyes wide, heart pounding. What's it doing? Her voice just above a whisper. There's more than one vault? No, Von Sanders replied. It's the same vault. Question is, how? What? How? That thing was on reserve power. Robert's eyes narrowed, his gaze pierced Hadley. Whoa, you don't think... I don't know what to think, except life was simpler before the star was in it. Von Sanders leaned forward. Auchinleck wants the star, remember? He's the enemy, Roberts. Now shut everything down. Roberts could feel the pulse increase. Slowly he inhaled. You're right, on it. I suppose the only way to find out is to fulfill the ascension. Hadley rubbed her eyes with her sleeve. A chill ran down her spine. The life support's usual drone was absent. Von Sanders exhaled slowly, watching his breath cling to the air in front of him. Hadley pulled her clothes tight, trying to trap what heat they had left. Von Sanders moved closer. Any colder, we'll be dead, he said between shivers. Any higher, and we risk detection, Roberts countered. What's it doing now? Hadley gestured to the window. The vault was spinning slowly, emitting a soft glow that stood out against the cold, dark blue of the void. The soft glow pulsed and wrapped itself around the vault's hull. Robert's mouth widened as he gazed at the alien vessel. Smaller speckles appeared, darker in colour. They began to gather. The vault stopped spinning. A thin light extended out, a thin beam scanning the area. As soon as it disappeared, the small specks disappeared into the vault's hull. Without warning, the vault spun faster, building up speed. Gravity in the local vicinity began to shift. Then abruptly it vanished. Roberts remained still. Hadley stared and started to twitch, and Von Sanders reached out to her. "What is it, Roberts?" Roberts pointed to an area of asteroids and ship debris. "That's not natural." Von Sanders leaned forward. "One straggler." Von Sanders looked straight at Roberts. "It's cloaking something." Roberts sat back. "How?" Hadley asked, her gaze scanning every inch of the view. "How? Nobody has that technology." "My guess is it's connected to the vault," Roberts answered, as it shimmered before fading away. All three craned their necks to look for any more anomalies. Finally assured they were alone, Roberts powered up the ship. "So where do we need to be for the ascension?" Hadley clutched the star. Her fingers ran over every face and crevice. "Scan for the oldest ship." Von Sanders paused, eyes widened, as data flashed across his screen. Roberts confirmed the data. Slowly the list of ships began to dwindle. As they reached the final dozen, Hadley pointed to one name: GCS-975 Plantagenet. And that's it for this episode. As I say, this is a draft for a book that I'm writing, and it will eventually be, hopefully by the end of the year, made into a full book, and it'll be revised, and some of the spell checking and the wording will be changed. But I'd like to know what you think of the story so far. Please leave me a comment in the box below, and go to my website, wayneblinko.com. Incidentally, you'll be able to travel within the Exodus universe via a Roblox game that I'm working on, and I've got the first game coming out very soon called Death's Canyon. Again, go to my website, wayneblinko.com, sign up to my weekly newsletter, and I'm giving you the opportunity to name one of the planets in the entire universe, and that will be named in the game. More details to come as they are available. Thank you so much for listening. Stay tuned and keep an eye out in the wilderness. See you soon.